Good to meet you. You look very handsome tonight.
You look very good.
Thank you. We're here on the Bloodshot carpet. What is the experience like when you're composing new music for a film that's never been scored, just a clean slate to work with, so no comparison to anything else? What is that process like, and what inspired you, the sound for this movie?
That's a great question. The first step, at least for me, is to talk to the director. You know, it's his vision or her vision, whoever's directing the film. In this case, Dave Wilson. Because I look at my job like I'm helping them tell their story. It's not necessarily a stage for my music. It's helping tell their story. So I spoke to Dave a lot, and the mood he wanted to set, and so that inspired me, or helped me decide what sound and emotion to use in every scene.
This is an interesting movie in that Vin Diesel plays a character that's been genetically engineered after being killed. He's a soldier, and we're living in a time when we need a lot of heroes and people to speak on everyone's behalf. If you could have a hero superpower to speak on people, what type of superpower would you want to have?
Right. To help people specifically?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know if this counts as a superpower, but it would be really nice to be able to heal, sick people. We all have had sick people, sick loved ones. We're 1 minute away from our lives completely being overturned by an illness or some kind of injury or something. So being able to sort that out, that seems like one of the best things you could do for the planet.
Absolutely. Going back to the sound of this film, obviously you have to look at it in pieces and sections to make sure that the music matches what the viewers are seeing on the screen. How lengthy is that process? You're obviously with the film from the cradle to the grave. Do you go to the set and you look at the filming, or how do you coordinate the two works of art together?
Well, that's another great question. It varies, but usually I get brought on during the filming, and I don't often go to the set because it's so, the way they shoot, it's so bits and pieces, and it wouldn't give me the kind of information I need. So I wait for the editor and the director to send me some scenes, and then I go from there. And a film like this, where so much of it is CGI, and I work a lot with scenes that have nothing in them, or, Vin Diesel is just kind of walking, but nothing's happening. But I know their director's saying, it's going to be awesome, things are going to be flying all over the place. So there's some imagination you have to use in this case, but that's where I rely on the director to tell me what's going on.
And lastly, as a lifelong music connoisseur, creator, producer, what was your first instrument as a child? Did you have like a little Fisher-Price xylophone? What was your first thing you ever had?
Wow. That I don't know. I'm pretty sure I had a little Casio keyboard. Or actually, I know I did. It was a tiny thing and had a little drum machine on the side. It was great, for the time. And around the same time, I got a clarinet from my grandfather, which I played. But I'll always remember that Casio, which it's little cheesy synth sounds from the 80s, which is when I was growing up.
Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping.